What's up, duelists? Today we are going to do a Pendulum Magician deck for January 2026. This is the first deck profile I'm doing for this year, following each ban list. I know it's on a ban list, but I want to do it the first week of January. And then each ban list I will update and continue to work on my Pendulum Magician deck. Pendulum Magicians being my second favorite deck after Tournaments. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into this list. It's not really much has changed. However, there is some spicy stuff I put in it that I feel like is kind of fun and interesting to play with Pendulum Magicians. Anyway, let's get into it. First of all, 3 Diabell Black Witch. We're still playing the Diabell package. Doing Astrograph Sorcerer still, of course. The 2 Dragon Darts, if you remember from my first Pendulum Magician deck, I was playing 3 of these. But I was like, well, all I need is 1. If I draw 2 of them in my hand, it's kind of terrible. But I do have ways of, being able to put this in the grave and doing stuff with it. So, it's not technically that bad drawing the 2. And it's a 1600, which is meh, but it's more damage. Specifically for an extra deck card we'll talk about later. 3 Joker, Skullcrobat Joker. It's the primary searcher for the secondary searcher for Magician cards. 3 Black Fang. Negate, cutting an opponent's monster in half, and then special summoning a dark spellcaster from the grave when it's destroyed. It's pretty good. Scale 8, Wisdom Eye, because that is the best way of getting. It's a free copy of any Pendulum Magician I need. Double Iris to search for the graph cards and to double battle damage. 3 Celestial Magician, because I play each of Synchro, Fusion, and Exceed. It can usually get all 3 effects off in 1 turn. It's really good. Pendulum Scale, the Pendulum effect I don't really use a lot, but there is some times where I can use it. Purple Poison, 1200 attack boost and pop a face-up card when it's destroyed. It's a scale 1. It's pretty good. It's always going to be one of the cards I want. I usually want to have Purple Poison and Double Iris in my hand because those are the 2 best scales. 1 Harmonizing, I was playing 2, and if you see in my side deck, I do have a second one because I'm still testing. I like this version right now, but it's, like I said, it's going to change each month, play ban lists and stuff. But this card can bring out a Magician card from the deck with its effects negated to make a rank 4, or a level 8 Synchro, which you see in the extra deck. 3 Allure to draw Pendulum Call, because discarding and searching for a scale setup is great, and it protects my monsters from being destroyed by opponent's card effects. However, Pendulum Call does not say you can't activate your own effects. So if you Pendulum Call and search for Purple Poison and Double Iris, you can use both of their Pendulum effects without them being destroyed, which means you still get the benefit of a 1200 attack and double battle damage, which is great. I am playing the Azamina package, 2 Deception, 1 Hallowed Azamina. It comes in handy to make Rucligo, whatever it's pronounced. And Rucligo is level 6, which means with Wisdom Eye I have a Light and Dark Chaos Angel, which I find a little bit funny when I was testing it out. For the new card, Canine X-Force released, you'll see in a few minutes why. 3 wanted to search for Diabell and to, do draws with the Azamina package. Star Pendulum Graph to protect my stuff from spell of cards, and Time Pendulum Graph to pop a card and to protect my stuff from traps. And Star Pendulum Graph also searches for Magician cards if a face-up Pendulum Magician card leaves the field from the monster or Pendulum Zone. Now for the extra deck, we're going 1 Dark Charmer, 1 Ptolemaeus to make the rank 5s, which we're about to get into. Time Star to search for dark spellcasters, one Canine Ripper to search for forced release, to make Werewolf, because Werewolf is pretty good. It's kind of funny because it's also 3,300 a beater, which means I have decent damage already. But this kind of helps. The rank 5 I'm usually going to go into if I know I can kill you or if there's a bunch of monsters on the field. So Ark Rebellion Dragon, I have OTK'd many people with this card. They don't really expect it, and they don't really play battle traps, so it's kind of hard to defend against this when it has 15,000 attack. So I let my opponent build a board and then try to bait out any negates to make this, and then I usually win. Absolute, just to make dark with a dark monster so I can bring out Vortex Dragon, which is an Omni negate. Meteor Burst, just in case I need to make Meteor Burst instead of Vortex. This is also a absolute target. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing to Regeki my opponent's field. Enlightenment Paladin to add spells back. Igniter to non-targeting removal opponent's troublesome card. Chaos Angel, because Chaos Angel's great. Like I was saying, I cannot pronounce that card name. This guy, the Aslaminer card, because it can help make a light and dark, or just a dark Chaos Angel, and it searches, and it has pretty good recyclability. Vortex for the Omni negate, obviously, and because it bounces a face-up attack position monster my opponent controls. And then Colossus, because I don't want you searching if you're playing a certain deck. For the extra deck so far, when I'm trying out, the only side deck card that I am playing is Secret Village of the Spellcasters, because why not? Floodgate my opponent out. Electromite, if this comes back, this is going to get replaced with, this will probably replace the K9 package. This will probably replace either the K9 package with another card or Dark. But Dark is good for helping make, is good because I could search if it gets destroyed. The Infinity package was replaced with the K9 package. I think I like the K9 package a little bit more because more damage. However, I already have an Omni negate, so I don't really need the Infinity package. That's just a little bit insulting to people. And I was playing the Zephyr Naga and High Paladin combo because Zephyr Naga is searchable with a couple of these cards. Plus, it can be treated as a tuner if it's Pendulum summoned, thanks to Paladin's effect. Paladin's effect is insane. I can add, I could target a card in my grave, add it to my hand, and then if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, have my opponent's life points, which, paired with Ark Rebellion, is kind of insane because I can OTK multiple ways, like I was saying. And then, like I was saying, the other Harmonizing Magician, because I do like Harmonizing Magician. If I was playing more of a synchro build version of this, I'd play 2 and then cut down on XEs. However, I like the ratio I have, which is 3, 6, 5, 1. So I think this is a good ratio for this deck. I'm still working on the side deck, not the edge deck. But I am trying other cards and testing them and seeing them. I'm thinking of making a Zark build of this deck, but I'm not sure. Zark is pretty convoluted with all the different cards and types, and like Zark goes into so many archetypes, it's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please let me know what you want me to... Please let me know what kind of deck you want me to make a deck profile on, and I'll do it. Let me know if there's any cards that I should be playing that I haven't thought of. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.